Hello, world. This is All Positive Network. I'm Rashawn.
And I'm Amber.
And we're here to bring you positive vibes and life lessons. Amber.
Yo, yo.
We just looked at a great fight, as the UK would say, a massive event in the UK.
Yeah, it was really good. I enjoyed it.
Now, I had picked Mayer to beat Baumgardner in decision, and you had picked Baumgardner.
Yeah.
And you were right on that one.
I'm always right.
Now, you're not always right.
I'm always right.
Yeah, okay, you was right on that. You got me, but I thought the fight could have went either way. It wasn't.
It was a good fight. They both were kind of like neck and neck a lot. But Baumgardner came out swinging in the first two.
She gave away
the first two
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. Mayer gave away the first 2 rounds, and then she later on she gave away the 8th and 9th, and possibly the 10th. So I don't think it's a bad decision. I just thought that I thought Mayer edged it out, but it's not a bad decision that Baumgardner won because the rounds were very close.
Mayer's a good fighter, and she just wasn't throwing as many punches.
No, she wasn't.
She wasn't landing as much.
And she started out back on the defensive end too much. And like you said, she was being too defensive, looking to counter, and that let Mayer build up a lot of points. Mm-hmm. And then got late, and then she was giving away too many rounds late. And I wasn't a fan of that, and that was that evidently cost her the fight. But yeah. It was really a good fight, though. Most people, they was complaining about the action of the fight, but it was really a technical match. So it's nothing really to complain about.
People are always gonna complain about it.
You're always gonna complain. You're never gonna get anybody that's satisfied with all of the action and agreeing with all the decision and everything. But I thought it was a good thing, and I was more shocked that they actually embraced after the fight.
Oh yeah, they did.
Yeah.
They did.
All the kicking and pushing and the trash talk.
Yeah, Baumgardner was definitely giving her that trash talk.
Yeah,
a lot.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I just really loved the fight, man. I thought it was really good.
Was that that's the first fight you've seen in a while though, live?
In a while, yeah, in a while.
Live, yeah.
You don't be inviting me to watch it. I could watch it on my own, but I just don't be making time out for it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I'm glad you came over and watched it today, and because I've been hyping this fight up all year. I've been telling anybody, I've been hyping it up all year, and you think it lived up to the hype that I've been hyping it up?
I think so. I think so. I would love to see them fight again.
Yeah, I would love to see rematches of both, man. I would love to see rematches of both, but I'm not mad about the decision that of that fight, and that takes us to the next fight. What do you think about Marshall and
Clarissa Shields?
Yeah,
I think that was the best fight. I think because
obviously.
So with the punches, I know that they're different weight class, and her punches was landing like crazy. Like she was hitting crazy hard.
Yeah, we were saying they're different weight classes. They're different weight classes than 135 Mayer and Baumgardner were talking about. Because you asked me could they fight, I like she's 4 weight classes above it.
Yeah. So I was just trying to make sure I understood it fully. But I thought that Clarissa Shields, she was really dominating.
Very dominant.
And I know you didn't like the commentation.
It was horrible.
Yeah, you kept muting it.
I muted it. Yeah.
Look, you gotta stop muting it.
Man, look, I don't look at fights with commentating. Brad.
We're staying
Tim
positive.
We're positive, but Tim Bradley and Andre Ward was cooning it up today.
Come on.
I don't want to say that word, but
them
guys,
you have to bleep that out.
I'm not beeping out nothing. They were company men today because Savannah Marshall
calm down.
Is a top ranked fighter, and this is a top ranked promotion. So you couldn't bring in another outside promotion beating up the fighter that you're hyping up. This is why they did.
I could definitely tell that they were biased.
That was biased. They wasn't counting. Look, when Clarissa Shields was landing, they were solid.
Clarissa, when Shields was really going in on her, they were mute.
Quiet. You couldn't hear anything. And I expect that from Tim Bradley. But I ain't think Andre Ward was like that. I ain't know Andre Ward was like that.
Who was the other woman commentating?
I don't know who she was.
She was a little bit better.
She was a little bit better, but she still was just as bad as they were.
Because when they said that she kept going against the ropes, he said, but she still was punching and landing punches. So I liked it that she was saying that because the men they wasn't hearing none of that.
It was horrible.
But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed both matches, but that one was my favorite. Shields. She really dominated.
Oh, that was a domination. I had it 7-3, 8-2.
And they embraced it, and it was a unanimous decision. And
it should have been. Yeah, because they had one judge had it close. I'm like, that fight wasn't that close, man.
Yeah, I don't know what they were watching.
Look, this is why I looked at the Canelo Cripple G fight, and I call him Cripple G. Canelo Cripple G fight on mute September the 17th. Like, I don't want to hear the commentary because I know it's going to be bull. I know this is what they do, and they've been doing this for decades. I think one of the worst commentators I've heard was Sweet Pea De La Hoya. I never forget the day. It was April 12th, 97. And I didn't get the pay-per-view. I was listening to it because, couldn't afford pay-per-view back then. So I was listening to the fight, and I'm thinking, man, De La Hoya is killing Sweet Pea. Because you listen to the commentator, Jim Lampley, I'm like, man, De La Hoya is beating Sweet Pea down. So when HBO would play the fight a week later, when I saw the fight, I'm like, hold up, man. This ain't what I heard. I'm looking at it like, this ain't what I'm hearing, what I heard last week when I actually looked at the fight. And you saw Sweet Pea just put on the clinic. So judges are going to be biased. They're company men. Tim Bradley, Andre Ward, this is what they get paid to do. This is why Bob Arum pays them to do this. So, yeah, it is what it is.
So they were doing a job,
Yeah, they're company men. They're biased company men. This is what they do. Cooning it up for the dollar.
Come on, stop saying
That's what they would look. That's what they would do. Look, I know we got to be positive, but I got to call a spade a spade.
You gotta lay off that cheer wine.
No, man. Hey, look, you know they was bad, man. And I never heard Andre Ward be that bad. Andre Ward was horrible tonight.
I heard it.
I never heard Andre Ward be this bad.
But you kept muting. I still wanted to hear what they had to say.
Look, every time I would unmute it, them guys would come back with some bull.
They did, but I wanted to hear it. I couldn't hear it. I couldn't even hear it all because of you.
I'm glad I'm not blind.
When we watch another fight, you can't keep doing it.
Okay, I'll let you listen to the commentating.
You have to put in some something that you want to hear it.
But you do know, like back in the day, when people didn't have television, they would listen to radios. They would have to listen to the fights, and they would have to go from make the assessment from the play-by-plays. Now, what if Andre Ward and Tim? What if I was blind and I had to listen to that commentating?
You would think Marshall was winning.
I would think Marshall was just destroying Shields.
You would, yeah, you're right.
Tim Bradley, man, they should be ashamed of themselves, man.
Coming down hard on us, man.
They should be ashamed.
You're right, man. You're right.
That was horrible.
But overall, I thought it was a great fight. It was great. You gonna invite me next time?
Yeah, the next big fight is 115. You got Estrada and Chocolatito. They're fighting that third fight. Yeah, the 115-pound junior bantamweight. That's my favorite division, junior bantamweight, 115. Yes, there are men that are 115 pounds.
I was just thinking that. I was like,
you ain't gonna find too many black men in that division, but
wow.
but there's 115-pound men, and I'm gonna look at that one, and
we're gonna look at that one.
Yeah, we're gonna look at that one. And
words matter.
Yeah, like you said, words definitely matter.
I've been telling you all week.
Words matter, man, and you got Kambosos and Haney. I know you got some stuff to do tonight, and what's his name? Deontay Wilder is fighting Helenius tonight, and that's gonna be a pretty good fight. I'm just predicting a Deontay Wilder knockout.
What time does that one come on?
That's probably about 10.
Oh, it's late.
Yeah. Late. So and then other fights about that. So well, yeah, but this is a fight I really want. I want to see this fight more than that because I know the outcome of those fights. I know Haney's gonna pitch a shutout, and I know Wilder's gonna knock Helenius out within 3 or 4 rounds. So I'm not concerned about them, but I really wanted to see these fights. This is the fight.
You are confident about it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not always right, but for the most part, I can call a fight like it's gonna happen. I did tell you what was gonna happen in these fights.
You did.
And what happened. First fight didn't go to the decision I won. I don't think that's a bad decision that Baumgardner won. Even though I chose Mayer to win, but it could have went either way. But that Shields fight wasn't that close. Shields beat Marshall up bad, man. Marshall just got a good chin. But
it wasn't close at all.
It wasn't close at all, man. That was really a one-sided affair.
Her chin was powerful, man. She was taking all them punches.
She takes a lot of punches, man.
Uppercuts, man. Like, yo.
But Shields just don't really have the power to hurt her like that. But yeah, she just kept pressing forward, but she lost.
So Marshall, she's really known for knocking people out.
Yeah, she's knocked out all her opponents except 2. Well, 3 now. But she was knocking out everybody. But I knew that she was gonna beat her. We put our prediction video up. I knew what was gonna happen.
Yeah.
I've been telling people for a long time, like, yo, Shields gonna beat her. And I tell people for months, I'm like, she's not gonna beat because she's too slow. She's flat-footed. She has no defense. So
yeah. Well, congratulations to both of these guys for winning. Baumgardner. Get a little applause for them. Baumgardner and Shields.
Oh yeah, get applause for them. Applause for Baumgardner and Shields. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, there's applause for all the women, but it's definitely for Baumgardner and Shields for giving up a great fight and a massive event for the O2 Arena, as they were saying in the UK. Great fight. Got anything else to add?
That's it.
That was it. Once again, people, with All Positive Network, I'm Rashawn.
And I'm Amber.
And we are giving you positive vibes and life lessons. Peace and blessings.